Seers and Nostradamus.
May I ask in this connection about Nostradamus, who has prophesied some of these events? Isn't that impossible to do over 400 to 500 years?
The Guide. No, it is not impossible, because any great seer, and they are never entirely right, you will understand why, can at times be allowed to see the plan that exists in the spirit world. Or perhaps, due to some particular talent and personal vibration, one can be tuned in, so to speak, to see a part of such a plan. God makes the plan according to the given circumstances, always within the framework of the law. But there are several plans, meeting all eventualities resulting from free will. Either one will come true, or another, or still another, varying only slightly in the time element in certain conditions. But the plans must be made and prepared for all possible decisions resulting from free will. This is an important part of the plan of salvation. We know that a certain number of possibilities are open. We give leeway for all these possibilities when the time comes to work from our end. Now, it sometimes happens that a seer sees just one such plan. If later, the free will of the individuals involved will have led up to the fulfillment of this plan, the seer was right. Otherwise, this may account for his mistakes, although other circumstances may also play a role in that, such as false interpretation of what was seen.
So the prediction of Nostradamus for the end of this century does not have to come true?
The Guide. Not necessarily. He saw one plan, and if the free will of the people would work to avoid this particular direction, then this would be a necessary means to a good end. But if free will works in any number of other directions, the plan is modified accordingly, fitting the circumstances exactly. All the alternatives are prepared beforehand. Nostradamus saw just one alternative, and not the many other possibilities according to free will.
So seers such as Nostradamus have insights into these records?
The Guide. Into some of it, to a small degree. As I said, they may have glimpses of one plan for one alternative, but not of the many other possibilities arising out of free will. That is why such seers are sometimes right and sometimes wrong. And do not imagine that such insight is always purposefully given from the spirit world. This may occasionally be so, but generally this happens rather as a byproduct of a certain talent of seership, where particular wavelengths meet and thus a tuning in results.